on a scale of 1 to 10, what is your confidence level in Jacob going into Masterpiece of the Week?
Man, I gotta say he's had this look in his eye all week, but especially after I dominated him in the chicken tender. What a chicken tender. He knew like he's really only got one more opportunity to save himself and his reputation moving forward. This is that time. The time is now.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm like at an 8.5 or a 9 at this point. My expectations are pretty high, so it's time for Masterpiece of the Week.
She said, list this.
Hey, buddy. How are you feeling? What's your confidence level?
Gentlemen, I think I'm close to a 9. I wouldn't say all the way to 10, but I think we'll get there throughout the time. So
Jake us there.
Yeah,
I will. So for those who don't know, this is the segment of the week where we go through all the odd and wacky, and in this case, increasingly concerning audio that happens on these airwaves. And we have a tradition here where we like to pick on people who aren't here. There was a situation during Crosstalk, I think it was on Tuesday, where Brian Broaddus was mentioning a couple things and issues you might run into as you age, and he just wants everybody to know that it's okay and not to worry about it.
Crapping in your pants is not a bad thing.
So matter of fact.
And that is not as out of context as you might think.
No, it's really not.
That's exactly how it was, and he even gave us an audible too.
What's that? Oh, yeah, that was him because he was reenacting.
That was his mouth as Ric Flair's butt.
I do remember that. Okay. No, not what you said.
All right, up next, I don't know if we've ever had this before, but this one has actually not graced the airwaves this week. This one was done. This one was done during a tease.
Oh no!
So, yeah, Kevin, I'm sure you remember this one.
Oh, plenty more of that flaggy goodness.
I can't believe we didn't run with that tease.
I can. Now, I wish the other part would have been in there where almost immediately, Eric, will you agree? Almost immediately, I'm like, nope, don't like that.
That's true.
I'm an idiot.
All right, let's show Eric some love here. Ooh, this one's one of my favorites. So he was describing. I actually don't remember what you're describing, but it sounds pretty bad.
It's always impressive when you can be huge and you're vascular. I was talking about Yandy Diaz, bro.
Oh, I believe it.
That's not what it sounds like.
I believe it.
And then this one,
particularly his biceps.
This one was a little. This one had to be dug out a little bit. Was a little off topic, but doesn't sound as bad as, or it does sound worse than it is.
Play with kids. Oh my gosh.
That's it?
Man.
Oh, man.
That's all we're going to get there. I think that was the New York Post article.
I think it was
the
too.
Dominican Republic police involved in this.
Seriously, man.
All right, up next, Eric chose to share one of his favorite home exercises with us. And this was day 1, I believe. So this was a good way to get the week started.
Shake and explode, shake and explode. That's going to be an at-home exercise. I don't even remember.
Man, it's this blank and blank that's getting you into trouble.
Yeah.
So you had huge and vascular, and now shake and explode.
And he doubled down, shake and explode, shake and explode.
Yeah.
Not
sure you know how man works.
I don't
away,
even totally remember this one, man.
Shake and explode, rest period. Then, depending on how old you are, go back to it.
You might need a couple days in between.
Yeah, or if you got men's tea.
All right, up next, Eric was talking about something he really wanted to sip on. I really don't remember where this one came from, but here we go.
You got to earn the right to sip on that thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
I believe that was the juice box.
Play that one more time, though, because this is a category I feel good about. Supportive teammate Kevin Hagelin backing up your ideals. Corey has all kinds of these where he says something absurd, but I support it. Play it one more time.
You got to earn the right to sip on that thing.
Yeah. Okay.
I support you.
Yeah. What? Maybe that was championship celebrations. I don't know. You got to earn the right to be a champion and drink the championship champagne.
Did you hear Alex Caruso's like, yeah, we didn't do that right, but hopefully we'll get another shot.
He also said it's nice that I finally won a real championship because his only other one was with the Lakers in the bubble.
Oh man, in your face, LeBron.
Take it.
Take one of those rings away.
All right, up next, this is the same topic, I believe, But Kevin wanted to weigh in on the whole juice box situation.
Because you have to squeeze it unreasonably to get all of the juice out.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like, you see people squeezing that pouch like there's no tomorrow to get that extra little whatever of orange flavor.
Because you're like, there's no way this is already gone. I just took 2 sips of this.
Yeah, that's why the adult Capri Sun's going to help us all out.
That's right, Capri Sun tall boys.
Yeah, so, Kevin, you just talked about being a good teammate and supporting your guy when he kind of runs into a little bit of a rough spot. Eric did not reciprocate that in this clip.
Spit in my mouth.
That was just dead silence behind that one. So
that was from Sinners, right? With spit in my mouth. Okay. Hold on. Play it one more time. I don't like the pseudo seductive way I tried to do that. One more. Give me one more time. Spit in my mouth. Okay, I don't care for the way I've said that at all. I could have been so much better off if I just said spit in my mouth.
I want to make him uncomfortable.
Okay, and that is Jason Kidd talking about Cooper Flagg being the primary ball handler.
I feel like I didn't even have to grab that one because Eric's got it down, man.
That's pretty good.
Right, up next, Eric was, I really don't remember what this was. This was concerning, but Eric, as he usually does, was kind of going on a tangent about balls.
Quite the difference in ball shape and size.
I mean, that's just factual.
Yeah. That was
assume.
hard-hitting sports analysis is what that was.
Yeah.
Jake, take some notes, pal.
Yeah. Right, we heard this one a little bit 30 minutes ago, but this was recently from the Cooper Flagg press conference. Figured we'd give him a shout-out.
Give me some strokes.
That was about
Nico,
golf,
laughing?
you jerks. That was about golf. Stop trying to make it feel like Cooper Flagg's perving up on that podium. That was about golf and playing with Will Zalatora, Scotty Scheffler, Bryson DeChambeau.
Your spit in my mouth thing was much more aggressive than even that.
Yeah, that one was good.
That's what Haley Steinfeld was saying.
All right, I got one more for you, and this one kind of comes into a new light after Eric was mentioning that track runner video, and after I saw it, I was like, okay, so got this little tidbit.
This is not a joke. This is 15 inches of Capri Sun, baby.
Or was it?
See, that's too much. Sometimes I think about with the ladies, I feel bad for them about the indecision or the great unknown when the pants come off. Because it might be like, hey, that'll work, or, oh man. But if you ran into that situation, you're like, what am I supposed to do with that?
Yeah.
That's too much.
It's just describing size. I mean,
Yeah.
That is a lot of inches.
So I'm conflicted between two. Obviously, I'm not going to vote for myself, for the people who want me to.
I think it's going to be a runaway.
I think so too.
I'm going to vote for Eric saying shake and explode and then doing it all over again.
Shake and explode, shake and explode. That's going to be an at-home exercise.
It's the last part of him saying that's going to be an at-home exercise takes that up another notch.
It's damning.
I mean, Jake, this feels like an obvious Hagee victory.
It feels like a pretty easy one, yeah.
With the Spits and Suds podcast.
I feel bad because Hagee really didn't have too many cuts this week.
Spit in my mouth. Okay, and
Gosh,
I agree. First, shouldn't have said that. Secondly, definitely shouldn't have said it the way I said it.
Yeah, the execution on that one was truly 10 out of 10.
Third, do you think we could convince Gavin Spittle after they do their intro for the Spits and Sud podcast to just play me? Could we maybe mock that up in the break? See if we can find how that starts and then just have me saying that.
Let's doll that up.
I think you absolutely could.
We'll get the numbers up.
Okay, there you go. In the meantime, the whole point of that was go see the movie Sinners. It's very good.